Welcome to today's varsity soccer match here at St. Christopher's versus the St. Christopher's Saints and the visiting Bishop Ireton Cardinals. Should be an exciting one here. I'm here announcing for you. I'm Sammy Henneke, and joining me is Seth Wagner. Should be an exciting game today.
Yeah, it looks good out. The weather's not bad. It was a little cloudy earlier, and I think some people didn't think we were gonna get the game in, but looking good so far, as long as it stays sunny out.
Yeah, definitely. One of the last sunny days before this hurricane comes.
There's not gonna be a lot of soccer played in the next few days, that is true.
Probably not. And the Saints here have a 3-0 record so far, and 3 games only let up 1 goal, finishing with 5 goals in each game. Proven to be a really strong team so far, and hopefully they can continue it here against the Cardinals. And one different start for today. Nick Washington subbing in for Alec Davis. Alec Davis hurt his toe in a weekend's game and is able to play today, but they decided to play it safe and start Washington instead. Washington, a sophomore, played last year for the Saints. Really a strong player on defense. Useful with his left foot, playing on the left back position. And they kick it off here. The Cardinals with the ball right now. Stolen by Wedo Hagen, who gets it over to Bridger Thurston.
Saints so far passing well.
Yeah,
Just
that's
kinda holding the ball, moving it around.
one of the strong points for this Saints team. They're really able to keep possession throughout the game and not let the other team get a good shot at the goal by doing so. Now Washington here to inbound the ball, and he misses the ball, and now it'll be the Cardinals' ball out of bounds.
It's an interesting change. Flood's more of a sweeper guy. Starts playing midfield, moving up more and more.
He is, yeah,
Fast kid. It's good to watch him play.
definitely. Flood is really great at keeping the possession for the team. Probably touches the ball on the most on the team. Really a useful player for the Saints team. And one player to highlight here for the Saints is Alexander Levengood. Levengood, a senior for this team, has been on varsity the past 2 years, been the leading scorer each of those 2 years. Last year, set a state record with 40 goals for the team. Very impressive. Made it to the All-American team, and he's really shown to be a great leader to the Saints team. Colin Reese will take the free kick here. Reese, the captain, alongside Levengood, Bridger Thurston, and John Flood.
It's gonna play nice right to the keeper. Bishop Ireton not really able to hold the ball a lot so far. They're gonna have to figure out that before they start attacking. Saints just kind of continue to just move the ball around. Back to Colin now.
Yeah, Saints seem to be playing conservative right now, not really attacking the goal to start off the game, but just playing at their own tempo, letting the game come to them. Flood right there with a really good pass to Levengood.
Levengood's gonna. Oof.
He takes a
Just
shot,
wide.
but he just misses it to the left.
Good free kick by Bishop Ireton.
The Saints will get it back. Almost gets it to Levin Good, but Bishop Ireton takes the ball away. Keeping possession now.
Gonna be picked back up by the Saints. Played out to Collier, number 8.
And another interesting start here for the Saints. Goalie Carter Schmidt is starting instead of Robert Walmsley. Carter Schmidt, a first-year player on the Saints varsity team. Walmsley played last year as the backup. Walmsley has been playing a great season so far, only letting in 1 goal. But Schmidt getting the start here. And the goalie will hold it now.
I think like Alec Davis, they're ready to put Walmsley back in though if needed, which is good. But the Saints are good on their starting lineup, but they also are deep in a few positions, which is nice.
Yeah, definitely. The Saints team has a ton of seniors for this team. Really a helpful role. They play a very helpful role on this team.
That'll be interesting to see the Saints next year after this graduating class, and relying on a majority of their starters as seniors this year.
Yeah, definitely. This team has a lot of all prep players, but most of them, or all of them, are seniors. And so it'll be. Coach Wood always seems to find a way to get his team to play well, but it'll definitely be a tough battle after these seniors graduate.
I mean, I don't think that'll show how deep the roster really is with good players too.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not so sure Coach Wood is worrying about that too much now with the start of the season just happening. They're focused on a state championship this year. Won it all or won it all 2 years ago, but then last year they came up short, losing in the state championship 2-1. But they've really shown to be just as strong of a team as they have been in years past. So I think they definitely have a real shot at the title.
It'll be good to watch them throughout the season, just watch them progress. I mean, they click well just 3 games in. To see them later in the season towards the end, once they've played for weeks, will be interesting.
Yeah, and although it's only been 2 games into the season, they've been practicing since the first week of August, so it really shows that they've been working together for a long time now, and they're only going to get better from here on out.
Looked like it was going to be a handball going for St. Chris, but not going to get called.
O'Hagan gets it over to Ben
Bring it
Cooper.
out again.
Knocked out of bounds there by O'Hagan. Cardinals will get the ball.
Saints able to hold possession for most of the game so far, but just can't really convert on a lot of attacks. Not getting a lot of shots off so far early in this game.
Reese gets it back to Schmidt there, letting the goalie see what's available and get an easy pass over to O'Hagan. O'Hagan kicks it upfield to Levin Good, who almost is able to get to it before the goalie grabs it, but just a little short. Cardinals have the ball here. Cross it in. But a good catch there by the goalie, Carter Schmidt. Cormick gets the ball there, gets it over to Nick Washington. A good pass.
Saints going to continue to take their time. Playing out to Collier now. Gonna play it to Flood now. Flood's going to take a shot. It's going to be just left.
Ben Cooper steals the ball away. Bouchard gets it. real chance here.
He's going to pass
Looking
back to Levingood, but it's going to be stopped. Strong D by Bridger. Looks like
knocked out
there's
of.
going to be a foul on Bridger Thurston there, but Bishop Ireton's going to hold the ball.
Cardinals get a free kick now, just over midfield. See what they can do with it here.
It's going to be stopped there.
Well,
Saints pass up to Gerard again. Passed out now. Back to Gerard. He's going to take a shot, but it's going to be over.
that was some nifty moves there by Bouchard. Dodging in and out of defenders, but just kicks it right over the goal.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of this from the Saints, taking on players. It's interesting to watch them, how they play together, especially when they really start to attack.
Yeah, definitely. Seems their primary mode of attack is just to get the ball to Alexander Levingood. Always a good plan there, even though many teams seem to game plan for him and try to double or triple cover him at all times in order for him not to get the ball and get a good shot on the goal. But he always seems to get one or two. There always seem to be one or two times per game where he squeezes through and is able to get a goal.
He is a key player for the Saints, especially on the offense.
And Warner Collier right now taking the ball up the left side, gets a good cross in, but just goes right over.
Nice cross. Ben Cooper's almost able to connect on that one, but he's going to be stopped. Levingood with a header.
O'Hagan with a great cross in there to Levingood, but Levingood just misses it with the header. Cardinals pass the ball in now.
Saints able to get the ball away quickly on that one again. Saints not able to connect. Bishop Ireton's going to hold the ball again here. It's going to be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Back to Colin Reese now. Cardinals again with a free kick.
Ben Cooper gets the ball here.
He's going to play back to Gerard. Ooh.
Start with a powerful
Nice
kick
shot.
there. Yeah, but the goalie.
Able to stop that one. Cardinals taking their time on the punt. Collier going to give him some pressure. Bridger Thurston's going to get the ball and pass to John Flood. He plays it into Ben Cooper.
Cooper tries to get it there to Bouchard, but is unable to.
Saints
get a-
just scored there. Alexander Levingood able to put one away early. Making it look easy there.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't even show so much emotion.
You don't see a lot of headers, which was nice. They're always good to see.
Levingood just showing off his ability there. Cardinals will start the ball off now. Levingood runs in and intercepts the pass, kicks it all the way up, tries to get it in the goal, and he
He's gonna
does.
score there again.
Wow, great goal there by Levingood. Kicks it off with 2 goals in the matter of, 10 seconds. Steals the first pass of the kickoff and just shoots it over the goalie's head. Great goal there by Levingood.
Well, I'll talk about Levingood showing off his talents there. Then gonna kick a good 40, 50-yard shot over the goalie's head. 10 seconds later, that's just impressive by the Saints.
Levingood already committed to William & Mary for soccer. Going to prove to be a valuable player for that team in the years to come. It'll be interesting to see his development, see if he can get anywhere past college.
It's going to be stopped by Guido Hagen.
Winter Collier there.
Winter Collier now moved back into the middle.
Passes it over to Colin Reese. Colin Reese gets it to Bridger Thurston.
John Flood dropping back for some help here for the Saints. And pass over to John Flood.
Saints in no hurry now, up 2 goals.
Saints here going to pass back to Gerard. He's going to hit a header. Levingood's just not going to be quick enough there. It's going to be grabbed up by the goalie. Cardinals still looking to be taking their time, kind of speeding up their game a little now.
Yeah, after the Cardinals let in 2 goals in quick succession, they're going to...
Ooh, Gerard's going to slip there. Almost beating the defender. Nice defense by Guido Hagen.
Collier tries to get it up to Levingood, but overshoots him a little, and the goalie will pick up the ball.
Flood able to win a header there. Guido Hagen gonna head the ball. It's gonna get up to Warner Collier. He's gonna play it up to Eli Bemis.
Saints inbounding the ball here.
Just really, you can definitely tell they're in no rush now.
Yeah, Bemis will take the ball up for a cross, tries to get it over to Broussard, but...
Nice cross, but it's just short. Bridger's going to play back to Guido Hagen. Wheat tries a deep shot, just going to go a little too short. It's going to be grabbed by the goalie.
Yeah, the goalie Jack O'Keefe has made a couple of solid saves today, but still let into, and now they're in a deficit. Collier kicks it up to Broussard. Broussard with a nice move there to get past the defender, but trips up and...
Ooh. He's going to take a shot, but it's going to be just over and wide to the right.
Really good move there by Broussard. Slips a little, but is still able
Catches
to
himself.
keep control of the ball, yeah. And although the shot was just a little off. Now Noah Nicholson checking in for Broussard. Nicholson, one of the fastest players on this team, can really prove to be a shine off the bench if they need it.
Bridger getting a nice touch on that, stopping that through ball. Cardinals going to get across, but it's knocked out. It's going to be a Cardinal throw in here. Oh, it looks like he's going to call offsides there.
Schmidt will now take the kick. Now the Saints are just going to be looking to keep possession of the ball. No need to score, but if they get the opportunity, they might as well take it. Just trying not to let the Cardinals get a couple shots off. Reese with the ball now, gets it over to O'Hagan. Reese and O'Hagan really have been touching the ball a lot this game. Trying to be two solid defenders, not letting the ball get past them. And another sub, Curtis Hale, subbed in. Scored a goal in the first game of the season off the bench. Really a solid player there. Number 2, Ethan Reynolds there. Kicks it over, but it's intercepted by Bridger Thurston.
Cardinals showing some strong D here.
Yeah. Elliot
Win the ball
Wenzel right there. Tries to kick it up to Thomas Garlock, but Washington's too fast for him.
Gets a nice touch on it. John Flood wins the tackle. Able to get the ball up to Levigood. Now it's back to Weed O'Hagan.
Hagan gets it back to Reese. Kicks it all the way down the field to...
Levigood looks like he's on, but he's not going to be able to get there.
Yeah, that was a good thought there, but Levengood unable to finish.
Hit just a little bit too hard, but it's a nice attempt by the Saints.
Collier there.
No, Nicholson showing his speed there, but he's going to get called for a foul. Cardinals going to hit that one, but Hill's going to be able to grab that one right away. Levingood's going to put another one in there. Just getting a good early start. Saints up now, 3-0, 22 minutes into the first half. Cardinals trying to figure out a little bit what's going on, how to fix this defense and start getting some more offense going for them. Saints just kind of standing around waiting for the Cardinals now.
Yeah, Saints game plan is working so far, so there's no need to change it. Why have a group session?
I mean, the nice thing for the Saints here early in the season, up 3-0, they can really work on their passing and just how on a real defense, because it's just different, you know. When you got guys that you're not playing with every day, get just a different feel. So it's nice for them to get extra practice at this point, especially when, you know, I know Coach Wood puts like pass limits on them when they get up.
Yeah, and 29, Nate Broughton, the freshman, subbing in now for Nick Washington at left back position. Still have not seen Alec Davis. Perhaps Coach Wood is going to keep him out of today's game just for safety's sake.
Eli Bemis back up on the left wing. Levingood's not going to be able to get that one.
Levengood may not be the fastest player on this team, but he's definitely one of the quickest. Is able to shoot off of his defender to get a open space in order to get a shot off.
John Flood with the interception here. Ooh, Warner Collier with a nice touch. He's going to take his time taking on the Cardinals defense. Back to Colin Reese now. He's going to move it around to Weedo Hagen.
O'Hagan gets it up to Curtis Hale.
Hale not able, but he's going to get the throw in.
Hale gets it right back from Cooper, but it's called for the offsides. And the Cardinals will get the ball.
It's interesting.
Number 3, Noah Johannes, taking the free kick now. Gets it up the field. O'Hagan there to
Gonna get the ball up to Levingood here.
Levengood with a great
He's
move.
gonna put a cross on it, but no one's there to connect. Eli Beavis is gonna hit it high. Not able to finish up, connect on that shot.
Bemis
Nice
had
move by Levingood though.
definitely a nice move by Levengood. Bemis had a good chance there, but did have to kick it over the defender right in front of him. Nicholson will chest the ball but get it taken away. Levengood gets in there and passes it up to Hale.
Nice cross by Weedo Hagen. Flood able to bring it down.
Flood trying to maneuver through 3 Cardinal defenders. Number 12, Elliot Wenzel will take the ball up now. Ball gets back to goalie O'Keefe. O'Keefe gonna wait to let his players get upfield. Kicks it up, but it's headed by McCormick once again. Flood gets it over to Bemis. Bemis gets it up to Collier. Collier kicks it in, but it's called for offsides again.
Cardinals now with the free kick.
And that looks to be 21, Thomas Riley, senior for this Cardinal team. Gets it up, but it goes straight out of bounds.
Saints gonna make a sub here. Gonna pull Alexander Levingood out and put Gerard Bisseau back in. Warner Collier's also gonna come out. The Saints here with the throw in.
This is the first time Levengood's been subbed out in this game. Sure to come back by the start of the second half, but could be sitting out for the next.
No, Nicholson looking like he was about to have a good opportunity, but he plays the ball off.
Cardinals try to play quick here to catch the Saints off guard, but O'Hagan there to intercept the pass.
Nicholson back with the ball now.
Nicholson tries to outrun his defender, but it's taken away.
This here is the first time the Cardinals have really attacked with good numbers. It was slowing down, but quickly stopped by the Saints.
And I don't know if you saw that there, but Julian Vasquez seemed to knock over a Saints player there, Emery Wise, and just seemed to push him down. I'm not sure why a flag wasn't called, but or yellow card. Out of bounds now. O'Hagan will get the throw in.
Saints going to move the ball back up to John Flood. Cardinals attacking now. Going to get a through ball, but it's going to be stopped by Hale.
Schmidt with a good slide in there to not let Vasquez get the ball. O'Hagan will take it up now. Wise with the ball. Passes it back to O'Hagan. Reese going to get it back to Schmidt. Schmidt going to take another look at the field, see where an open play is. Gets it over to the freshman, Broughton.
Plays up to Bemis here. Gonna play a nice through ball in for the Saints. Looking if he can get there to make a cross.
And
But he
Curtis
can't, so
Hale
it's gonna be
unable to do so. And it'll be a goal
Cardinals
kick for
goal kick.
O'Keefe. I'd like talking and then you just start talking. You don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Riesel with a good kick to knock it away to the other side of the field. Nicholson will use his speed to get the ball. Kicks it back to Wise. Gets it over to Flood. He's going to try to change the field. Cormac unable to get there. Vasquez with the ball. Try to kick it up, but an easy catch there by Schmidt.
Cardinals taking some wild opportunities here. And down 3-0. Not a lot of time left in the first half. Shooting that far away isn't really something you want to do. So they're going to have to keep their composure more, especially if they want to come back on this Saints defense.
Yeah, and one interesting develop, as you can see here in the skies, Seth. To the left, it seems like bright blue skies, but to the right, getting a little cloudy. So hopefully, before the end of the game, those clouds don't get here and start thundering, because then we'd have to either delay the game or cancel it.
Gerard not able to finish on that. So the Cardinals are going to be able to possess the ball again. Punt won by Cardinal captain number 10, Alex Samuro. Going to play back to Colin Reese now. He's just going to kick it upfield to Noah Nicholson.
Noah Nicholson is pushed from behind there, so Saints will get a free kick here. Gonna immediately kick it off, try to get it to Broussard, but he's unable to. O'Keefe with the ball, punt it up.
One back by the Saints defense again.
Yeah, Saints really not letting up any goal kicks or punts.
Referee going to say play on to that. Might come back to that on number 11, the Cardinals.
Number 3, Noah Johannes will throw the ball in now.
Saints able to retain possession again here.
Ben Cooper will get the ball here at the top of the box.
Gonna
Knocks
take
off the goalie's hand and head, but he's able to corral it.
No Nicholson going to win the punt here. Gonna knock the pass little wide.
And with the first half winding down, the Cardinals are going to have to be thinking a goal here down 3-0. Whistle blown there. It'll be Cardinals ball.
Gonna be a nice kick in. It's gonna be stopped by Warner Collier.
Cormac able to get the ball there, gets it over to Wise, who slows down for a bit, and Cardinals steal the ball. Misses a kick, though.
Saints gonna end up kicking it, but Cardinal goalie's gonna run out of the box and actually just take care of this one himself and clear the ball.
Broughton now throwing the ball in. It'll be Cardinals ball now. Number 2, Reynolds taking the ball in. Gets it over to Vasquez. Bemis will kick the ball out. Seems to be many throw-ins in the span of a couple minutes. Cardinals making a sub. Number 8, Justin Guzzo. Subbing in for number 12, Elliot Wenzel.
Saints able here to hold the ball again, slowly bringing it down. Cardinals D. Oh, he's not able to. Levingood's not able to finish on that one. Saints gonna get called offsides there.
Saints had a real shot there, but Collier was just offsides.
Sun coming back out here, looking good right now, Sammy. Looks like they're gonna be able to finish this game.
Yeah, but you can't forget we do have a halftime, then another 45 minutes to play. So anything could happen.
Ooh, nice attempt by the Cardinals. It's gonna be stopped. Passing back out to Eli Bemis.
Saints have now moved O'Hagan back to, or not back to, but have moved him to center back. And Colin Reese going out with Washington playing the right back instead of left.
There is an injury down on the field. It's going to be number 11 for the Cardinals, Julian Vasquez.
Vasquez able to get up and walk off, but gonna take a seat on the bench. Broughton will take the kick here. Gets it over to O'Hagan.
Levin good here. Gonna put a cross in on. Just gonna get just wide of goal. Looked like a cross at first, but ended up being a shot by Levin good.
Levengood very good at curving his balls.
Weed able to stop the attack here. Clock winding down here for the Cardinals to get it to slow down this deficit. Got about 6 minutes here left in the first half. Not looking good for the Cardinals so far. Saints now just making some small passes, holding possession. Gonna be a Saints throw in.
And the refs will call halftime now. So at half, the Saints up 3-0 on the Bishop Ireton Cardinals. And we'll be right back with you. And we're back here after halftime, starting the second half for this varsity soccer game between the St. Christopher Saints and the Bishop Ireton Cardinals. Saints up 3-0, taking a commanding lead over the Cardinals. Cardinals seemed to play well when they were given the ball in the first half, but the Saints kept possession for most of the game, not giving the Cardinals many chances. And they look to do the same in the second half.
Good through ball there by Bridger Thurston. Cardinals D able to run that one out.
Number 2, Ethan Reynolds, going to throw in the ball in here. Gets it over to Wenzel.
Levin Good back here up on the field.
And a nifty move there by Bridger Thurston to get it away from the defender. Going to mess with him a little, but eventually taken away. Senior, number 10, Alex Shimuro. Going to take the ball up, tries to cross it over, but Broughton is able to kick it away. As is O'Hagan, who gets it up the field. Levingood.
Able to run onto that one.
Broussard gets the ball. He's going to take a shot, and it's knocked
It's gonna be
by
a corner kick
the goalie O'Keefe. Yeah, it will be a corner kick. Ben Cooper looks to take it here. And this is the first corner kick of the game for the Saints. Cooper, very good at them, able to place the ball as needed. Going to look to get a goal here. Put the score up 4-0.
Nice corner, but Saints not able to connect on that one.
Broughton tries to get it back into the box, but ends up kicking it out of bounds. O'Keefe going to kick it up. And a solid header there by Thomas Garlock, but Saints are able to get the ball back. Cooper gets it over to Reese. Reese will turn the field, get it back to the goalie, who will then look to pass it to Broughton. Broughton going to try to get it up here. Turns around. Back to Reese, who then sends it to the other side to O'Hagan. O'Hagan bringing the ball up. Gets it up to Levingood. And the goalie intercepts the pass. Finnemore gonna punt the ball.
That's going to be a foul there on Bridger Thurston.
Yeah, definitely. Number 10, Samuro just got the wind knocked out of him as he fell over. Luckily, he was able to get back up. Liam Somerville gonna take the free kick here. Somerville gonna get it into the box, but good catch there by goalie Carter Schmidt.
Walmsley still standing by in case the Saints need him to come back in, ready with his gloves on. But Schmidt doing a good job so far. Going to be another goal by Alexander Levingood. Going to put it right on the opposite side. Going to be his fourth of the day, putting the Saints up 4-0.
Levingood just dominating today so far. 4 goals out of 4 for the Saints team. Shown to be the best player on the team. Looking for another All-American title. Hopefully trying to get more than 40 goals to break his own record.
Looking good so far. I believe he has around 8 right now.
Something like that, definitely.
Good start to the season.
And Schmidt will run to knock the ball out, and a Cardinals attacker is knocked over, but a foul called
Gonna be a penalty kick
on.
for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals will maybe get a chance here to lessen the deficit they have at the moment. Schmidt called for the penalty there. Now he's going to have to prove himself.
This is gonna be really the Cardinals' strongest attempt on goal. Kick gonna be taken by Cardinal number 9, Thomas Garlock, the junior for the Cardinals. It's gonna tap that one right down the middle. It's gonna be Bishop Ireton's first goal of the day. Bishop Ireton finally able to bring the deficit down only to 3. Saints still leading 4-1 early in the second half.
Cardinals with a goal on that penalty kick there. Finally get a goal on the Saints team. Their second let in of the season. Really impressive there. Showing of the goalkeepers, Schmidt and Walmsley. Out of bounds now, Cardinal ball. Number 2, Ethan Reynolds will pass it in. Tries to get it up, but O'Hagan will kick the ball away. Broussard will kick it over to Flood. Or not Flood, Ben Cooper. But it'll go out of bounds.
Ben Cooper getting a little aggressive here with number 3 for the Cardinals, Noah Johannes.
Yeah, definitely seemed a little agitated there as Johannes was backing him out, not letting him get to the ball, but then they called it offside or called it out of bounds on the Saints.
Saints looking a little hectic now.
Yeah, definitely, but still with 3-point lead.
Schmidt's able to grab that one. That was looking bad.
Yeah, it was. The Saints seemed to be out of place there. Unusual thing for a team coached by Jay Wood. Really practices everything. Make sure you're always in the right place in order to win each and every game.
It's going to be hit back to the Cardinal keeper again. Looking to punt now.
Yeah, Fenimore now punt the ball up. Thurston takes it up, gets it over to Levengood, who gets it back to Flood. But a stop.
What's going to get called on that?
Yeah, I'm not really too sure on what the problem there was.
He stepped out of the box on the punt.
Oh, seems like it. And Levengood now going to try to get a shot off over this wall formed by the Cardinals
It's
defense.
not direct.
It's not direct, so which means another Saints player is going to have to touch the ball before they can get a shot on goal. Looks like Curtis Hale's going to be the one. Or maybe it is direct.
Keeper able to knock that one out. Going to be a Saints corner kick. Levengood there, hoping the keeper touches it so it's then allowed to be a goal. Ben Cooper going to come back out to the corner, hit another one in for the Saints. Looking sharp early in this game for Ben on his corner kicks. That's another really nice corner kick. Flood just over the goal. Can't come down with the header. Eli Bemis able to get the ball back now for the Saints. It's going to be a Saints throw in here.
Broughton gonna take it up. Gonna let Broussard try to get open to get a either cross or shot off. And he'll get it right to Broussard. We'll try to curve around the Cardinals defender.
Ooh, a nice meg by Broussard. He's going to pass it back out to Levingood. Just can't volley that one in.
Yeah, Levingood had a real shot there. Great playing by Broussard to get open and get an easy cross off, but Saints unable to finish, and it'll be a goal kick.
Saints here still giving good defense to the Cardinals. Not letting up despite the lead. Broussard taking on another man. Gonna pass over the backside to O'Connor. Or not O'Connor, I'm sorry, Harry Farley.
Saints will get it over to the right side of the field. Broughton kicks it up to no one in particular. Seemed to be a good placement there, right at the right side of the field, but no Saints player able to get there. And it'll be Cardinals goal kick.
Broussard gets the ball back again here.
Good cross there by number 4, Leon Somerville, to get it away from Broussard.
Saints looking to get the foul called there in the box, but not going to get it. Cardinals are going to bring it back the other way.
And a good header there by senior Bo O'Connor, checking in the second half. Cardinals kick it up, but Carter Schmidt able to corral it. And he'll get a good punt off. Gets it up to Broussard. Tries to corral it, but is unable to.
Broussard's going to get the ball back here. Take a shot, but it's going to be grabbed by the goalie.
And Broussard had troubles shooting the ball in the first half. Seemed to always be kicking it over to the right or left by a little, and they're trying to keep it on the ground, but good save there by the goalie. And sorry to do this to you all, but we have technical difficulties on the picture, so we'll be back with you in a couple minutes. And we're back here for this varsity soccer match. No new developments in the.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
John Flood actually scored a goal a few minutes ago,
sorry about that.
taking the Saint lead to 5-1. Almost halfway through here, the second half.
And the Saints still playing many of their starters, but definitely subbing in a few new young faces, such as freshman right there, Broughton and Miller Farley. Or, sorry, not Miller Farley, Harry Farley, brother of Miller Farley.
Some good D by Bridger Thurston.
Thurston gets it
Now
up to.
Nicholson's going to get through.
And the ball will go out of bounds now. Saints ball here. Saints making a sub now. Austin Ford subbing in for Broughton. And Ford, another one of those young faces. Or just, he is a junior, but new faces to this varsity team. Started off at JGV soccer freshman year. Went up to JV and then now varsity. Really has improved over the years. As Thurston gets it over to Eli Bemis, who will get a good cross in.
Not able to convert there, but a nice cross by Bemis. Saints still hold the ball. Cardinals going to get the foul called there, so they're going to be able to clear this one out.
Good pass there to Harry Farley, who will take it up.
Cardinals going to get the ball back here, moving it back upfield a little bit. Good D by John Flood.
Justin Guzzo gets it over to Noe Johannes, who will be run down by O'Hagan and knocked out of bounds. And the ref calls a corner kick there. Or, excuse me, they instead call a goal kick, and Schmidl take the kick. Thurston will try to get it back to Ford, but kicks it just a little too hard, and it'll roll out of bounds. Johannes with the throw-in. And they decide to sub out Johannes. Subbing in number 11, Julian Vasquez. Cardinals with the chance here. Will get a cross in. But unable to convert, while number 12, Elliot Wenzel, will take a shot off, but soared just right. And the football team now out of practice, in attendance here for today's soccer match. Only 18 minutes left to play, but the Saints look to have a solid win in place, bringing their record up to 4-0.
Gonna be a Cardinal throw in here. Bridger Thurston bringing the ball upfield, trying to pass to Noah Nicholson.
And 2 players down now, one on either team. Number 4, captain Liam Somerville, and standing up is Bridger Thurston. Both seem to be all right. But the Saints will get possession here. Thurston gonna kick the ball into the box.
Oh, it's gonna go in. Looks like a header from Warner Collier, or the lack thereof.
Seemed to be perfect placement by Bridger Thurston. Gets it right over the head of Warner Collier, and who can just graze the ball and have it go in.
Gonna take your Saints now to 6-1.
And number 13, Henry Wild there, trips up Harry Farley, giving the Saints possession. Collier tries to get it up into the box, but is unable to do so, and the ball is kicked out of bounds. Goal kick there, knocked off by Emery Wise.
Not sure. I thought that one was gonna be a corner kick. Looked like that was tipped out by a Cardinal defender. But
Yeah, it did to me too, but guess we might as well trust the rest call. And it's always good to give the losing team something every once in a while. And a good defensive play there by Bo O'Connor, who will get it out of their zone. Ball goes out of bounds. Saints ball. Looks like Austin Ford will take the throw in. Ford gets it back to Wiedelhagen, who will get it over to Carter Schmidt.
Bridger now able to take the ball up the field.
Bridger makes many moves to try to get by Justin Vasquez, but Vasquez isn't phased and tips the ball away. Ball is passed back to Schmidt. And seems to me as the Cardinals are giving up a little, not running as fast as they were in the first half. Don't seem to be looking to score as much. Noah Nicholson with a nice run here. Tries to get it over to Emery Wise, but just a little short, and the goalie intercepts it. Good defensive play there by Bridger Thurston. Nicholson with a good play there. Kind of gets held a little.
I don't know how that's not going to get called either.
and they do end up calling it. I'm not sure.
I think the
Yeah,
side referee called him back.
yeah, good call there by the referee. Was yelling at the on-field ref to notice his flag so he could blow the whistle. And the Saints gonna have a good free kick here. Gonna be able to cross it in.
If it's not in the box, it looks like it's
That
going
is
to be in
true.
the box.
And the soccer bench seems to be cheering for Noah to take the free kick, but I guess
I don't know why that was called back.
yeah, it seemed obvious to me that it was a tug on the jersey, and even the sideline ref called it, but I guess they gave Cardinals the possession. Not too sure why.
Saints still looking very composed, keeping the ball well.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Emery Wise and Harry Farley, but Wise unable to get it down the field enough.
Gonna have an injured player, number 2, Ethan Reynolds, for the Cardinals. He's gonna come off.
And with 69 minutes played, only 11 left, game's just about winding down here. Not much the Cardinals are going to be able to do about this deficit. Cardinals ball here. We'll kick it back to Caleb Finnemore. And Bemis with a misread there. Tries to get it back to Ford, but Ford had moved to the left a little, and Cardinals get the ball.
Looks like Alexander Levengood's gonna sub back in for the Saints. Possibly put a few more up.
I'm not too sure if they're standing by the by midfield to sub in, or if they're just watching the game from there, because I'd be very surprised if they put back in Levengood and Robert Walmsley with only 9 minutes left to play, but never say never, I guess. Summerall will kick it up here. McCormick with a good header there to get it back to Wise. Out of bounds now. Saints ball. Bo O'Connor with the throw in.
Bridger Thurston gonna play the ball back up through. Saints able to hold on to the ball. Just under 8 minutes left to play.
Saints not looking for anything here, but just trying to keep possession. Lose it there. Good play by Noah Nicholson. And that was a had an open pass to Emery Wise, but still a
He's
good
going to
play
end up
there.
finishing it there, too.
Curtis Hale there with a nice roll in past the goalie with a great assist by Noah Nicholson.
It's going to take the score to 7-1. Curtis Hale scoring in the 73rd minute.
Yeah, and I'm pretty positive that the Saints will not score another goal with only 7 minutes left. No need to, and I'm sure Coach Wood is going to tell them to just pass the ball around, not push up the score a lot. And the Cardinals looking for one more goal here before the end of the game. Hale with a good play there. Farley gets it back to Hale, but just a little long. O'Connor runs in and knocks the ball over to Austin Ford, who gets it to Nick Washington.
It's going to be a call on Bo Connor there, pushing him in the back. So the Cardinals are going to have a free kick here. 5 minutes left to play in the second half.
Cardinals try to push the ball up, but Saints unrelenting, not letting them get by their first line of the defense. Hale kicks it up. Noah Nicholson showing off his wheels there, tries to get it before the goalie can, but unable to. Still just proved that he's the fastest player on this team.
Farley going to hit a goal there. Deep shot, about 25 yards out. Take the Saints up to 8-1.
Probably saw the opportunity there. Couldn't resist to just knock it right over the goalie and get the 8th goal of this evening. After the first 4 were scored by Alexander Levengood, the last 4 have been varying people, with Flood scoring 1, Hale scoring 1, Farley scoring 1. And do you remember who the last one was?
I know Flood hit 1 in. Levengood had 4. Curtis Hale.
Oh, and Warner Collier
Warner.
with the head in.
That's right.
Can't forget about that. That was a nice play there.
Just over 3 minutes left to play, and the Saints still kind of holding the ball for most of it here. Just continuing to pass the ball and move it around.
Saints, like you said earlier, Saints definitely seem to be on a snap count. Not really. Or, I mean, on a pass count. Sorry about that. On a pass count, not really looking to score until they get a certain amount of passes completed. Three minutes left now. O'Connell kick it up to Wise, but knocked away by a Cardinal defender. Cornbook will get it back to O'Hagan, who will look to cross fields here. get it up to Nicholson. Just a little too far. Wise with the good play in there to the box, but nobody really there. There's nobody is really attacking right now. Bemis weaving through multiple defenders, but eventually pushes down number 16, Aiden Ahern. Hale with a good thought there, but kicks it a little too far, knocks it out of bounds. And the Cardinals will have one last chance here to get a goal in but knock it right out of bounds. As I say that,
Saints continue to make subs, moving the lineup around, putting senior captain John Flood back in for the final minute of the game.
yeah, and senior Alec Davis still is yet to check into this game. Good play there, in my opinion, by Coach Wood, not risking the injury to one of his key defenders on the team.
It's going to be a Saints throw-in.
Farley knocked over there, but no whistle called. Saints probably just going to hold on to this for another minute or two, and then time will be called.
Doesn't look like it. Almost, Nicholson almost finishing on the cross in.
Good box out there by Nicholson to not let his defender get to the ball. And the refs call it final here at St. Christopher's with the Saints 8 and the Bishop Ireton Cardinals 1. Really a great game today, and we will be back with you soon.